Welcome everyone. Welcome. My name is Danka. Welcome to my Instagram channel and on the replay also on YouTube. And when you're joining, let me know where are you joining from. I would love to know a little bit about you. Where are you tuning in from? And when you decided to join and do a meditation with me today, I would like to know what is your intention? What is it that you want to get out of it today? And you can type it in. Hello, welcome. And shortly we'll give a few more minutes to other people to join and tune in. And I would love to know, how are you doing today and what brought you here? Have you got any experience with meditation before, or is it something that you haven't done before? And I would like to invite you to think about the intention. Why are you wanting to have this experience with me today? What specific things in your life you would like assistance with? And in a moment I will start and I will invite you to take a couple of deep breaths. But before that, I have to give you a warning that if you are driving or operating any machinery, then it's best to listen to the replay, which is going to be available afterwards, and stop listening right now, because you want to make sure that you listen to this transmission only when you can fully have the space for yourself and relax and solely focus on this transmission and nothing else. And if there are any distractions, you can, obviously, if there are emergencies, you can of course deal with them accordingly. But other than that, I invite you to, as you're going to start relaxing in the moment with the sounds of the singing bowls and my voice, to start focusing more and more on what you're actually going to hear, feel and experience. Thank you. And I'm just reading the comment about trusting the choices, and this is exactly what I had in mind for this month's transmission, to trust where we didn't trust before, and to also trust the universe and life, and people have the faith to go forward in certain direction, even though it might feel like it may be scary, it may be upsetting, or was in the past. So my intention is to allow you to experience a relief, a liberation from previous difficulties, pain, fear, wounding that related to trusting yourself, trusting others, trusting life and the universe at large. So I think it's time now to start. So I would like you to take 3 deep breaths together with me. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And it doesn't matter if you're doing it exactly the same time interval as me, or a little bit earlier or later, or shorter or longer, as long as you make an intention to connect with me and to allow yourself to be guided. That's totally fine. And another one. That's right. So I invite you to find a comfortable position, either sitting down, laying down, or whatever you are, so that you may relax your body and relax your mind. In a moment, I'm going to start playing with the singing bowls, and I would like to invite you to close your eyes if your circumstances and environment allows to, and know that no matter how deep you go, no matter how relaxed you are, there's always part of you that listens, and there's always part of you that can recall a pleasant sensation of safety, of some part of your body touching the surface that you're sitting on or laying down. And most importantly, enjoy. And it doesn't matter if you're seasoned in meditation or you've just started. I just invite you to allow yourself to be guided by the sounds. Pay attention to how, with every new sound that's coming through from me to you in this transmission, begins to gently sway you and caress you, wrap you around like a blanket, like a shield, like a suit of armor, allowing you to relax and start paying attention to how your body becomes softer inside, more pleasant, and your breath might become easier, deeper. That's right. As you're relaxing and continuing to listen, allow yourself to drift deeper into a profound state of comfort. Notice that any old tensions in your body that you used to have are starting to float out, either through the top of your head or the tips of your toes. And it doesn't matter if you allow yourself to notice colors associated with those areas in your body that used to feel with some kind of unease. Just let them flow out, because there may be part of you that knows what color or series of colors, if you ask, first impression, would be most appropriate to replace those old colors, representing those old tensions and perhaps muscle spasms and any other places of discomfort. That's right. you might start to observe how the sounds that you're hearing are allowing you to balance your both sides and open up to a more even distribution of a better way of laying down, sitting, or simply holding yourself. That's right. And you might haven't yet realized that there's a voice coming inside of you, a voice of authority, a positive role model, a person that you can fully trust. Perhaps you had a person like that in the past, or maybe you know someone from the media, someone you admire for wisdom, love and kindness. And think about that voice and allow yourself to use that voice as your guide, internal guide. Simply internalize that voice. And if you had some less than positive voices inside before, voices of criticism, putting you down, disencouraging, or maybe there were just too many and you struggled to know which one to listen to. I would like to invite you to put them behind you, tune them out. Imagine you had a knob like in the old radio station. Simply turn the volume all the way down and bring this helpful, new, supportive, a voice that you can trust, a voice of authority, in its place, and turn the volume all the way up. Make it louder, make it stronger, make it unstoppable, not even by you, so that you know there is a very good reason why you want to let that voice inside. I have a voice like that, and you have a voice like that. So now I'd like you to start paying attention where that voice starts inside. Trace its beginning and notice how it starts to encompass you, wrap you from the inside out with warmth and support and comfort, trusting, so that you know you can trust yourself better and understand that the reasons why perhaps you didn't were simply experiences of the past, difficult moments, and even though they were carrying some emotional charge, you can see yourself rise above it and allow yourself to extract lessons and insights from those experiences, and know that because you do that, you grow, you change, you grow wiser, and you learn to trust yourself more and more. Not because I say so, it's because you know the reasons, your own reasons why you can begin to trust your unconscious mind, your instincts, perhaps a higher power, whatever it is for you. And remember that you can always ask for advice. And if you do, you can always take time to consider the advice that you receive in such a way that it rings true for you. It vibrates together. It feels like it's aligned with you. And if you had some doubts in the past about decisions that you were taking, it's worth understanding the various parts that were playing into it. Asking yourself what those parts wanted to achieve. What were their needs? What would be the experience that you can now imagine that would allow those needs to be met? feel like there's some voice message to come, and if it sounds weird or you don't know what it really is, I invite you to simply tune in to the energy of the message and allow it to reach you in all those places that you didn't even perhaps know that you needed it. Simply observe how your internal perception changes, especially about the events that were troubling you until now. Give yourself the internal space to push further away things that were too close. Simply find yourself gently guided into a better rhythm of your internal understanding. would like you to remind yourself of all the most sweet and pleasant, gentle memories, especially where you had the faith, you had the trust, where you truly felt like everything was okay, because you just surrounded yourself to the moment without thinking about what's ahead and what's behind. And if you can, tap into those memories. Begin to notice where in your body those feelings and sensations related to those memories are stored in. Are they inside or outside of your body? Where do they start? What way are they running? And if you truly allow yourself to focus on them, it doesn't matter if it's one or many or something that you just allow yourself to imagine right now. Give yourself permission to explore whichever one is the most appropriate for you in this moment. It doesn't matter if it's a sliver of information or a tiny flashback. As long as you can recall it, it's yours, and you can bring it back together with those wonderful feelings and sensations. And now I'd like you to play a little imagination game and see what color or shape or series of colors and shapes those sensations have. If you were to, with your eyes closed or maybe open if it's more suitable for you, pay attention. First impression, what color or shape or many are there? And if you can, allow yourself to expand, make them bigger, and notice what happens in your body. Do those feelings grow? Do they expand? And allow yourself to make a little experiment and manipulate it with your hand, as if you're holding it physically in your hand, even though it's just imagination. You're just allowing yourself to train yourself in connecting your imagination to your intuition and your physical sensations. So allow yourself to imagine it and expand it. Make it bigger, stronger, more dense, more intense, those wonderful sensations. And when you know you've got them as big as you can, double the size and double the intensity. And notice what happens with your feelings inside. That's right. And now, allow yourself to imagine breathing those colors in and allowing those colors to wash over you, through and through, from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. And perhaps there may be sounds associated with them. Allow yourself to make those sounds stronger, more intense, even better, just right for you. And from this space, see yourself, how different the world looks like now, from this higher, more pleasant perspective. How the old thoughts that you used to have simply are being washed over, swayed, dismissed by those colors and sounds, and replaced by better ones with your internal voice of authority, the supportive voice, the beautiful voice. That's right. Especially in all those situations that you thought that you didn't have access to them. Allow yourself to, with your intention, send them into those moments. And feel, how is it now from this more pleasant perspective, more soft inside, trusting to make better decisions about direction in your life, what actions to take, what actions to stop taking, what people to invite in your life, and what people to change the dynamic of connecting, and perhaps say goodbye to some people. Feel gratitude for the experience that you're living, because you're alive. And there is always a chance to discover something new, learn, expand, even in the directions that you never thought you would. As long as you breathe and as long as your heart continues to beat, you always have at least 3 choices in any situation and circumstance. And know that there's always a wonderful, wise, smart, loving and compassionate part of you that can provide you easily and automatically those answers, solutions to situations that you're in. And doesn't it feel good to know that it's true, because you listened, because you tuned in to yourself, you gave yourself permission to relax, to focus on the sounds and rest. And in a moment, at the right speed that is good for you to fully and completely integrate all those sounds, new internal weaving streams of thoughts and internal loving melodies of supporting voice that you now have inside. You can start coming back to your full alertness, full waking consciousness, knowing that it can only get better because you learn, you expand, you grow, and you survived. You survived everything until now, and that's something. And that's something to celebrate. So I invite you to open your eyes, come back, stretch your body a little bit, gently, with loving kindness. Move your hands, your toes, your shoulders, activate a little bit, move the energy. I invite you also, if you like, to perhaps do some more stretching, move your body, go on a walk if you can, soak in some nature, some fresh air, activate yourself a little bit. And thank you so much for tuning in, for giving yourself the permission to experience this meditation, and for trusting me to stay with me, to tune in. I invite you to also check out my YouTube channel, where I upload both the replays from the monthly live streams here from Instagram, as well as slightly longer meditations that are not possible to post on Instagram. And if you haven't yet, follow me for notifications of live sessions and new uploads, as well as here on Instagram, as well as on YouTube, so that you know that things are coming your way. And please ask me questions, post your comments. What feelings and sensations have you experienced from this transmission, from this meditation? What did you enjoy the most? What was your aha moment or realization? And if you like, there's a possibility to work with me also one-on-one in private sessions, where I can use the instruments as well as more targeted voice-based sessions to assist you in processing emotions or any difficult moments. If you feel like you need some extra support, you can find the links in the description, both on the YouTube and Instagram, to my website and the calendar, and you can book your consultation there. And if you liked this meditation, if you feel that it's helped you, assist you in any way, I would like to ask you to think about one person you think might benefit from this kind of support, and please share with that person so that they can also benefit from it. And also, if you'd like to support me in doing more of those recordings, I also have PayPal, and if you'd like, please donate if you feel like it's something that you like to do. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely rest of